Oh, well, this is super early, but heading to the bus now, and it's 2. I can see a few other runners, which I'm assuming if you're walking around at 2 AM are heading to the same place as me. Alright. Oh, I'm at the start, I've registered and I'm absolutely freezing. Oh. I've made it. Oh, it's a bit of a mission to get here, and it's pretty cold here this morning. But yeah, just rushing to the start line. Race starts in 2 minutes, so just about to make it. Oh, it's a bit of a cold morning, but nice and misty, and it should warm up quite nicely. Oh, looking forward to this one. Right, here we go. This is actually like a massive race, like 1,500 runners, which is by far the biggest ultra I've done. A bit of a bottleneck at the start. Ten minutes in, just trying to work our way through the crowds at the moment. Hopefully the trail will open up in a bit. The first hill begins. Oh, I was freezing at the start line, but instantly warmed up. So yeah. Short some t-shirt hopefully for the rest of the day. But yeah, straight into a big hill this race, so hiking from about 10 minutes in, but there's basically only 2 hills, so there's a super fast 90k this. We're 20 minutes in and we've already done 1/4 of the elevation for the whole race. So yeah, big hill to start. And then other than one over hill, it's pretty flat this race. Oh. Such a beautiful morning. Starting to get a beautiful sunrise now. Oh, lovely. Just having the first gel of the day. Oh, 5k in and just get to the first water station. There are like water stations every 5k, if not more regularly, and quite a few aid stations as well. I feel like you could definitely do this without a pack. Like there's no mandatory gear or anything, so I just brought the usual stuff just in case. But there's a lot of people just running with like a little like Solomon or Naked Band running waist. A little like technical woodland trail.
Ja, exakt.
Oh wow, this is beautiful. A little bit boggy here. It's amazing that I've been running for an hour and there's still people everywhere. Loads of people about. You can tell this is a big race. I'm really quite tired given that I'm only an hour in, but I think that's mainly down to the travel to get here. Basically spent the whole of yesterday travelling and then had to get a bus this morning at like 3 AM. So it was a 2 AM wake up after a long day of travel. So yeah, not full of energy right now. Oh, it is absolutely stunning out here. Oh, beautiful. This is amazing. Sunrise on a cold, misty morning.
Rör sig skog och mark. Underbart. Det är helt underbart. Glada miner, glada fina tackar.
Here we go, first aid station. I did the first 10k in an hour and 6 minutes, so pretty good going with the big hill. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how close I am to 9 hours for the 90k. I think it might be possible, but it totally depends on how today goes. And I haven't really planned out my pacing strategy like I normally do, just because it's been so busy recently. So yeah, we'll see. If I slow down, I slow down. It's not the end of the world. Today's just about enjoying it. Man, these views. Right, 15k in an hour and 35. Yeah, moving well. Some of these roads and trails are super fast running. So probably running slightly harder than I should be, but oh well, enjoying it. Another little water station. Needed that actually. I'm trying to reduce the amount of water in my bottles because there are quite a lot of water stations on this route, so no need to carry loads of water, which is quite nice. Reduce the weight a bit. Oh, some slightly wet feet. Oh. Second 10k took exactly an hour, so pretty happy with that. If I can maintain that pace for the rest of the race, I'll be pretty bloody happy with that. I think we've got a section of downhill coming up, and then the second hill, and then it's pretty much like gradual downhill all the way to the finish. Yeah, so all the hills are very much in the first half. 28k in now. I was surprised at how many people we were running with, and then at the last aid station I quickly stopped to go to the toilet, and when I rejoined I realised that it's not as busy as I thought. It's just we were running with a really big group, but I think I'm slowly catching them up again. Just kind of going through these like technical woodland trails, like they're super runnable, so the pace is pretty good, but they're pretty tough on the body. So like the ankles, the feet, the legs, I feel like, yeah, it's not like running on like soft trails on the South Downs. It really does beat your body up a little bit, and you've got to be careful not to twist an ankle or trip on a big rock. But going well. Pretty happy with how this is going. Been running for just under 3 hours, so yeah. And still moving well, so happy with that. Right, 32k, third of the way there. Just trying to settle into a good pace now. Not too hard. Try and conserve myself a bit for the second half. But yeah, clouded over a bit now, so it's a bit cooler than it was earlier. Oh, I got some wet feet from a bit of bog. Oh, 34k in, and we've reached the second hill, so yeah, bit of a hilly section and then pretty much flat and downhill to the end, so yeah, just gotta get through this bit. Tack. The course markings for this race are literally everywhere. I think I would have really struggled to have got lost so far. 40k in 4 hours and 12 minutes. Oh, making good progress. Some decent hills over here. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen so many trees in one place as I have on this run. Pretty much done all of the elevation now. Done like 600-700 meters, and there's only 800 meters in the whole race, so yeah, not much now. done 41k, got about 8k now until the aid station where I've got my drop bag, so that's kind of like halfway-ish point. So it'd be nice to get to that point and feel like we're breaking the back of this. They have these signs the whole way along from the very start, counting down the kilometers. And at the beginning it was a bit depressing seeing like 90k race. You feel like you've been running for ages and then it's like 80 kilometers to go. But yeah, it'll be nice to see that number lower than the number I've run, and then just see it start ticking down. Oh, there we go, marathon down in 4 hours 30. So, not a fast marathon, but no, that's good. They've got speakers leading up to the aid station, blasting out music. Oh, I'm 48k in, been running now for 5 hours and going for a bit of a low patch at the moment. Yeah, it's kind of just like been a long section of just little up and downs, and yeah, just like slowly sapping the energy, but making good progress. I think I've passed halfway now, so yeah, be good to get to this big aid station and stock up on gels. A nice bit of sun. Oh, amazing. Gone through that aid station, restocked on gels, had some Coke, which I've been craving all day, and yeah, ready to get moving again. Got a long section of downhill now. So yeah, try not to push it too hard and recover a bit on this downhill. Five and a half hours in, and I'm really enjoying this downhill. I feel like I'm moving so much better on the downhills than I am on the uphills and the flats. Don't know why, but yeah, moving well and feeling easy. So yeah, definitely a good sign. 5.5 hours in, and this is the first time I've been running without another runner in sight, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, the field's definitely getting a lot more spread out now. A lot less people around, but the sun is out and this trail is lovely and gradually downward sloped, so can't complain about that. "56k in, this second half is really runnable. Yeah, the average pace is dropping. I'm currently on track for like a 9.5 hour finish, but it's slowly nudging in the direction of 9 hours, so we'll see where it lands. Somebody was telling me that if you run a fast time you get a slightly different medal, and that for women it's like 11.5 hours, and for men she thought it was somewhere around 10 hours, but I have no idea what time it is. Right, the battery here on the GoPro just cut out and seems to be dropping rather rapidly, so at some point I may end up having to switch over to the iPhone, unfortunately. But yeah, let's see how it survives. There's a lot of little inclines and I can't decide whether to walk them or run them. They're like not quite steep enough to justify walking, but they sap your energy when you run them. Oh, that's 60k, so 1/3 left to go, and definitely the easiest third of the race. Hit this big hill, and there's a bunch of advertisements for companies. It's not really what I want to be thinking about when I'm going up a steep hill. Maybe I'll get flashbacks next time. Thinking about buying Runner's World. Looks like another race is going on. Decent number of runners. That was confusing. One minute the trail was empty and now we're joined by another race. Oh, this has definitely changed the feeling to the end of the race. 26k to go, so nearly there. Seven hours in, making good progress. Oh. Right, that's 70k done. I think I've got about 23k left to go. Oh. Yeah, 7 hours and 20 minutes. Oh. 7.5 hours in, and I'm really quite in a load patch at the moment. Yeah, really hoping the gels and the aid stations can get me out of that. Not long to go now though, probably a couple hours. Another aid station done. 7 hours 43 in. Trail's a bit quieter now after that aid station. I feel like my body's held up pretty well. I feel like my big toe on my right foot is starting to get sore, so probably end up losing that nail, but yeah, not too bad. And there's like twinges of cramp, but not full on cramp yet, so we'll see if that comes or just fades. But yeah, still moving well on the downhills, but yeah, just feel like the uphills are a bit of a slog. Oh, 8 hours 12 in. Oh, 78k. Less than 15k to go. Oh, getting there. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Oh, 12k to go. Getting there. Oh. 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 My legs are really struggling now. Oh. Not quite cramping, but definitely feel close. And the energy levels are quite low. So yeah, it's definitely like a shuffle, run, walk combo going on at the moment. I'm still kind of holding the pace, but yeah, it's hard work. Been running for 8 hours and 43 and I've got 10k to go. I'm ready to get this finished. Oh, so I just hit 9 hours. So if I, as long as I don't slow down massively, I should come in just under 10 hours. Oh, that'd be nice. Oh, it's been a tough day today. Oh. 6k from the finish and I've started to get cramp in my calf. Oh. Oh. I really hope I can hold this at bay for the next half an hour. Oh, 5k to go. Not long now. Oh, first tarmac road we've had in a while. Must be getting near town. Oh. Oh. Nearly there, less than 3k. Oh, last kilometre. Oh, nearly there. Oh, here we go. Cramping the last kilometre. Oh. Here we go. Oh. 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 Tack. Oh, finished. Oh, 9 hours 42. Oh, finished. Got a medal. The GoPro died over the finish line. Typical. Oh, so good. Oh, wrecked. Managed to pick up cramp in the last kilometre, but yeah, so good to be done. Super happy with that. It got really hard at the end. Super happy to be done. Time to go and relax and rest up.
Sista biten och då ser vi ett gäng som samlas där uppe.